Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ogonna. If you're new, if you're not new, thank you for stopping by again. Today's video is a video that is very dear to my heart because I believe that this is a very important thing that we need to be taken serious, but we don't talk about it enough. Or maybe we do, but people just don't take it seriously. Anyway, if you watched my last video, I think 2 videos ago actually, I'll leave a link in the description where I talked about things I have quit. There's something that I mentioned there that I'm still not like I've not fully gotten a hang of it, but I'm still in the process because I realize how important it is. So I just want to talk about it, just to throw more light, emphasize, and just so that everybody's taking it as seriously as it should be taken because it's really not a joke. And I am talking about rest and good sleep. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly say that the reason why I felt like this video is very important and very necessary is because there are different levels to beauty. Like you see people who have like a beautiful character, you see people who have like a beautiful face. You see people who that whatever is going on in their mind is beautiful. Like things that those are the levels of beauty that I'm going to address in this video. And I just want to talk about how actually resting and sleeping well helps you to enhance beauty on all levels. And at the end of the day, it's really a choice. Like you have to decide, is this something I'm interested in? Is this something I'm willing to invest in so that I can get good results? Because everything that we do is a choice. And whatever choice you're making has results. It has consequences. So it's your choice. But these are things that I think are going to help you to enhance your mental ability, your physical ability, your looks generally as a person, and every other thing included. So yes, this is very important. So make sure you stick around till the end. First of all, I'm going to talk about rest in general. So there's mental rest, there's physical rest, there's social rest, but just rest in general. So when you're talking about physical rest, that's where you're talking about sleeping, taking a break, just relaxing, things like that. This type of rest is very important because it gives your body the time to renew itself, to rejuvenate, to replenish, to fix up the things that are not properly working. That's the time that your body actually is able to do those things. So you want to make sure that you're resting enough. You want to make sure that you're sleeping well. That's on one side. Now, if we talk about mental rest, you go about your day focusing on things, doing things, making decisions, and you don't realize it, but that's some work, like that's some energy being expended. So you actually need time to, relax, not do anything. I have a friend who sometimes say, I don't want to use my brain. And I get it because there are times when me too, I'll just be like, I don't want to think, like, I don't want to think right now. You would realize then that occasionally you actually need mental breaks because you can't just keep using your brain like continuously. You need time to like cool off, you need time to calm down, you need time to relax, you need time to give your brain the time to like, catch a break and just take a chill pill. Like that's it basically. Then I'll talk about social breaks. Now you're interacting with people, depending on the nature of your job or whatever it is that you do, but like we're human beings and nobody's an island. So at the end of the day, you interact with people, some people more than others. So times when you actually need to just, take a step back, not talk, not do anything. Like sometimes you should actually be quiet, like just don't interact with people, like just sit with yourself and actually just like you know, get back your energy because at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, interacting with people, using your brain, using physical energy, they can be exhausting if you do not get a break or find time to rest. So I just want to talk about the advantages of actually resting well, physically, mentally, socially, and how it enhances your beauty in all of these areas. Stay with me. First of all, let's talk about physical rest. When you rest physically, you're resting your body, you're resting your brain. So, the advantages that you get from this is improved performance because your body is well rested. When you wake up, your energy is high because it's been replenished. You have the strength to go about your everyday activities. You have the strength to move around. You have the strength to do the things that you want to do. Like it goes like that seamlessly. Same goes for your brain. When you actually take time to rest physically, sleep well, your brain has the time to catch a break, which then leads to improved cognitive abilities. You remember things better, you're more coordinated, you're able to make better decisions because your brain has had the time to relax and cool off. So it's functioning well, it's functioning at the right pace. I might even say it's functioning at an enhanced pace because you've given it the time to actually like catch a break. So those are the things, those are the advantages of actually resting physically. You give your body the time to replenish itself. You give your body the time to, fix up the things that need to be fixed up. Because if you keep using something, let's use like physical equipment now as an example, like machines. The way people talk about how the human body is the greatest machine. Let's use regular machines as an example. If you have maybe a generator, for instance, if there's an issue with the generator, you cannot fix it while it's on. You need to fix it, then turn it on to see, is this working? Has the problem been fixed? You can't fix it while it's working. It's just like when people are trying to work on something and then they turn up the central switch so that the light goes off and they're able to fix things internally. After they've done what they need to do, they turn the light back on to then check if everything that needs to be fixed has been fixed. That's how it goes with respect to our bodies as well. After doing all the things you need to do, if you're not feeling good, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling mentally drained, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling burnt out, or whatever it is you're feeling, these are just signals that your body needs something and is most likely rest. So whether it's mental rest, whether it's physical rest, whether it's social rest, your body needs it. So your body is signaling you so that you can ensure that you do the needful. So that's how these things work. If you take rest as at when due, if you take rest as is necessary, your body does not need to send you these signals. But if you wait for your body to send you these signals, it means that your body has gotten to a point where it's probably running on a reserve. So that's where that state, where's that thing that people say prevention is better than cure? Because it's better for you to do the right thing so that you ensure that you prevent whatever it is. So don't wait for your body to actually give you a sign. Just do what you need to do. Try to rest well, try to sleep well, try to not keep your body running for extended time frames without proper rest. It's going to affect you whether you like it or not. It's going to affect your performance, it's going to affect your productivity, it's going to affect your creativity as a person, it's going to affect you all round. So ensure that in the midst of the hustle and bustle in life, because at the end of the day, I get it, people are trying to achieve things, people are trying to achieve goals that they've set for themselves, people are trying to do things within a particular time frame, but just make sure that you're gauging these things properly and that you're giving yourself the time to take necessary rest so that you don't break down. Because I promise you, if you break down, these things will still be done. Make sure you're not sacrificing your general health and mental well being for things that you do not need to sacrifice yourself for. So if you get that money that you're trying to get and then your health is bad, you're not going to enjoy it. If you deliver that thing you're meant to deliver and your health is bad, or you have an accident on the way because you're not seeing well because you've not slept for 2 days, they will come and pick that thing up and you'll be the one in the hospital. So if you check the consequences of some of these things, you realize that it's not necessarily worth it. And there is a look of freshness, there's a look of shine, like there's a glow in your eyes when you actually sleep well and rest well. Like it just shows like you're going about your daily activities, you're not cranky unnecessarily, you're not easily irritable. Like those are all things that come with not resting well, because small things, somebody has annoyed you, you've said what you're not supposed to say, and next thing you know, someone is upset, or you're now upset. Like it's just a roller coaster, to be honest. Or we all have phones, for instance. You know, like how our parents say, like we're always pressing phone and things like that. But after pressing phone like this, you have to charge it. If you don't charge it, it's like you will not have phone to press. Do you understand? So that's how it is. So just imagine that resting is the charging that you give your body. Rest isn't a luxury. Rest isn't weakness. Rest isn't laziness. Rest is a necessity. You know what they say about Jack? No work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. I promise you, that dullness they're talking about is on all those three levels. Though, like physically, he's looking dull. Mentally, he's looking dull. And that play is not just regular play. They just mean catch a break. You can't just be working and working and working and going. Like you will get to a breaking point. You may have goals, you may have timelines you set for yourself, but please find time to rest. Find time to sleep well. You're not Batman. You're not Batwoman. So please sleep. Eh? Because if you don't sleep, if you don't rest well, at the end of the day, you'll break down, and those timelines, those goals, you will affect them because you will not be able to achieve them because of how you're feeling mentally, physically, and otherwise. Any which way, life is not just a sprint. It's a, what do they call that thing? It's a relay. It's like from one stage to the next, from one stage to the next, from one stage to the next. And the reason why you see like different people taking those things, Like the reason why you find different people in a team is to just let you know that you need to catch a break. Occasionally, you need to catch a break. So at the end of the day, it's long. So it's not something you want to just do once. It doesn't work like that. When you're well rested, there's a glow in your face, there's a spring in your steps. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but when you're going about your activities, you have energy. When you're doing things, your mind is working well, like you're thinking well, you're remembering things well, you're very coordinated. It's like things are going well. Do you know when they say that things are going according to plan? That's how it works when you're well rested. Give it a try. Like, give it a try. You come back and tell me thank you. The truth is, let me know, like, me too. I'm talking about this thing like this because, like I said, I'm trying. So it's like it's a journey. So I'm trying to make as much progress. I'm trying to be consistent. Because the truth is, me, days I sleep well, I know how I feel the next day when I wake up compared to days when I don't sleep well. Like, if you jam me on the road on a day where I don't sleep well, like, I'm most likely with a straight face. Nothing is funny because why are you laughing? I have headache. That's just like, what's funny? I have headache. Why are we laughing? Like, what is the joke about? Do you understand? Like, things that are meant to be funny are not funny to you because you're tired. Things that are meant to be, things that are not that deep, you take it deeply because you are. Do you understand? Like, just things can just easily get hectic and chaotic when you don't rest well. So that's just it. So I'm just going to finalize by saying that if you want to look good, if you want to think good, if you want to feel good, you want to make sure that you're resting well. So make sure that you're resting so that you're living your best life possible, looking the most beautiful, thinking the most beautiful, and what? Doing the most beautiful. So yeah, you don't want to have a shitty attitude because you're not resting well. You don't want to not be able to think well because you're not resting well. There's many negative consequences to be honest, so make sure you're not doing that. Don't do that to yourself. Alright, I will see you guys in my next video. Do well to like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye guys.